Let's play Homage to Hoop.
What it do, man? Homage to Hoops. We appreciate all y'all out here, man, tuning in. You know, we just started the first season, so we just appreciate all y'all rocking with us, you know what I mean? Continue to subscribe to the YouTube channel, you know, at Must Achieve Greatness. You know, it's plenty, you know, we got plenty more things coming with this Homage to Hoops, you know. And this episode 11, you know, and I got my guy with me tonight, you know, the #1 media sports outlet, the nigga could hoop. Nigga taught me a couple of lessons out there in that motherfucking court. Nigga got a left to right like birthday boy Tay. That nigga got that nigga left to right. That nigga got down. Hey, this nigga ain't no bullshit. This nigga got a hell of a left to right on his ass. Hey. Day Webster, man. Deshaun Webster, man. Appreciate you coming tonight.
What's good? No problem, man.
Yes, sir, man. So, you know, we about to pay homage to Hoop, man. So, you know, I like to always start mine like almost like I seen it on, what is it? All the Smoke. You watched All the Smoke before? Mm-hmm. And no, my fault. Not even them. No, excuse me. Shout out to Darius Miles, Knuckleheads, and, you know, Darius Miles.
Yeah.
Who was the first guy that you seen? He was like, I gotta take this. I gotta take him. I gotta take my game a little more serious. Who was the first guy you seen like that?
Oh man, serious. It probably was Sebastian Telfair.
Ooh.
Yeah, being from New York.
Through the fight, yeah, cause yeah.
For sure, him.
Whew,
like, he was the guy. He was the guy in New York.
Oh,
like,
yeah, at that time.
New York City.
And that was a nigga y'all could visually see the nigga and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
How was that?
Everything.
How was that?
I mean, just watching his growth. You know what I mean? Him, like his story, him being from Coney Island, part of Brooklyn. That's not too. Well, ain't the good part. You know what I'm saying? And then him being. Marbury cousin, so all eyes was on him already, and then he got brothers that was
trying
hoopers
to make
as
it,
well too.
Yeah.
But like anywhere you went, they compared you to him.
Wow.
If you was a guard in New York City, they compared you to him.
So how is that, bro?
When I was coming up,
you're right.
They compared you to him.
Cause you just after that, you right after that, bro.
So
you right behind that.
I'm with the Lances, Lance Stevenson. That's who I was playing with. Lance Stevenson, Irvin Walker. Those
don't know about that.
But
shout out
when
Irvin
I lived
Walker.
out there, I got the best of both of them.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
If anybody know me, they know I'm a real quiet person.
Right. Yeah.
I'm real quiet, so I don't really brag or nothing.
Yeah.
But like,
when
I moved to the Star, like best style.
Shout out
Hancock and Passion. Them niggas talked for me.
Who was that?
My niggas.
Out there, the best style niggas.
Them niggas.
They gonna go.
Like, I come outside, I gotta have my sneakers with me because they talking already. They talking
it's like
shit
that.
for me.
Already.
So
you was coming from Coney Island.
Nah, I actually was born in Red Hook Projects. That's another part of Brooklyn.
Okay.
It's kind of, you could say it's like Coney Island, but it's on the other side. But that's where I started at playing hooping. And then I moved to the Star in middle school. And it was just different. Everybody hooped in Red Hook. So it was competition.
Yeah.
When I moved to the Star, my niggas ain't hoop like that.
Yeah.
So they pushed me.
Okay. So that's different. He's like, hold on. You know what I mean? Like,
you know
what? Niggas really behind me on this shit?
Yeah. Like,
so what did that do to your mental, though? You know what I mean? Like, because you already been hooping.
I just always had to be prepared. Like, always. Because that's all I ever did. I ain't really getting in trouble growing up. I don't smoke. I ain't drink until, like, my second semester of college. Basketball was my life. I ain't go to family reunions. I ain't go to church. I ain't go to none of that. Because all I did was play basketball. Where he at? Basketball court somewhere? Somewhere.
Right.
Somewhere. So, yeah, that was basically, like, everything. And it's crazy because my family never seen me hoop. Like, my mom and dad never seen me hoop. Grandparents never seen me
what
hoop.
You mean?
Growing up.
Oh, that's when they come up?
Never seen me hoop when I was in New York. Ever.
What?
Until I got to Tallwood. Never seen me
because hoop. It's New York is different. You know, when you out in when you outside, you outside.
Yeah.
Niggas don't understand that. You know what I mean? When you outside, you outside.
You grow up.
You know what I mean? My man Trey, he from New York. You know what I mean? They from New York, so they know, when you outside, you outside. It's a different.
You grow up fast. You learn a lot of independence. You ride the train by yourself. I mean,
right.
5th grade. You know what I'm saying?
You seeing no matter what you seeing,
you
seeing grown crazy motherfuckers at 10, 12 years old. You know what I mean? And you got to figure out how to deal with this shit By yourself. You on a goddamn train. I'm just trying to go to school.
Seeing wild stuff on the train.
Right, motherfuckers. Come on.
I remember I was on a train. I just had won some basketball tournament. I got a trophy taller than me.
Yeah.
On the train.
And you dolo.
Everybody looking at me.
Right.
Everybody looking at me.
You're like, what the fuck, Lord?
I just gave that trophy away. Just gave it away because it kept breaking over there.
For real,
I kept fixing it, but that was like my pride and joy.
Right.
Because I was like, walking through the neighborhood with that.
Yeah, nigga.
They know you who.
Come on.
Know you that one.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
And niggas don't know because I got a guy. I work with this guy. Matter of fact, I work with you. I don't know if you remember Chris Mandel and Mike Mandel went to D3. I work with they pop. So he's telling me how New York is because he's from New York. He's like, bro, y'all ball year round. Tournaments year round. Like through the winters, through the goddamn
Outside,
spring. We balling year round.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's always a time to prove yourself. When did you start jumping into that?
So I ain't played like on a basketball team until probably 5th grade. But like I said, you know, you grow up by yourself. So I was one of the kids that I went to after school program. So that kept me out of trouble.
You was on your intramural action. I was too. I was that nigga. Hey, mom, I'm gonna catch that activity,
but
you know what I'm
I waited my turn. Like, you know, you play all the sports. You play flag, you get in the flag, football, kickball, ultimate. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, love
that was like
games.
that was like my first trophy, ultimate. And then I was like, you know, I like that feeling. Then basketball, watching the older kids, the older dudes hoop, and then they knew I was good, but I was still young.
Right.
But then when they got to middle school, then it was, you know, my turn.
Right, you was coming up.
Yeah.
So who was a guy in the neighborhood? Who was somebody that inspired you? Because you know they behind you. Who was somebody you seen? You like, yo,
I'm trying to think.
this the guy. This guy in here. You know what I mean? This guy inspires me a little bit.
I feel like it was more my peers, like my core group, because
that's how it be.
A lot of the older heads, they were hoop, they was nice, but they was always in the other shit.
Right, you already knew it because you could see it on him. Like he good, he only gonna go so far. You can see that.
They weren't really like into it like we was. I mean, it was a couple. It was a dude named Earl Sanders. He had went to I want to say St. John's, I think it was.
Sanders.
Yeah.
Around the time, okay, like early 2000.
Yeah, it was early, like.
I know you're talking about around there. Yeah,
it was either
Boosie
St. John's or like St. Francis. It was one of them. It was one of them schools in New York. He was like a big deal growing up. He was from my neighborhood. And I don't know if y'all know, but you know Mello is from Project too.
Right, but he didn't even move.
Yeah.
So did you see him coming up?
Nah, but I know his family.
Right.
I know his family and stuff. But yeah, that was like a big thing.
Too, yeah.
He had got when he was.
Yeah. It's somebody we familiar with now. You know what I mean? That shit real.
But nah, it was crazy. It was crazy. I think the first person that actually put a ball in my hand, his name is Ghost. Like he seen that I took it serious.
Just a nigga from the neighborhood.
Yeah, he was one of the after school program guys, and he knew I took it serious. And then he started having basketball teams because of me.
See, and what is that? When you think about that, you like, yeah, I gotta hoop. You know what I mean?
You don't think about it when you're in that moment.
Right. At that time, yeah.
Yes, but thinking about it, it was because everybody started having basketball teams because I took it serious. So then all my friends, I feel like they started taking it more serious. Like, nah, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
But when that ball got in front of me,
you was going in.
Yeah. Like, they still talk about me. I ain't been there in 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I ain't moved there in 20 years.
I can only imagine,
and they
bro.
still...
From what I've seen...
I'm still in the argument.
For real?
That's crazy.
Now, how does that feel when you go home?
It feel good, but I feel like I let everybody down.
Why is that? Yeah. Now, why is that, bro?
Because I knew my potential. Like, I feel like I made a lot of wrong steps growing up. Like, but trying to make the right step. But not trying to get in trouble, if that makes sense.
So, because you foreseen...
Like, I didn't have to move here. I moved here.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Because...
Why did you come to Virginia, bro?
So,
after all... You know what I mean? Like, seriously, though, you getting all that action. You getting the good basketball action. And, I mean, when I went to New York when I was young, I ain't been to New York as an adult yet. I got to go back. Bro, when I went to New York, it just... Oh, man. It's fast, but I love it. It's the city, bro. It's a nice... You know what I mean? It's beautiful. The people, they going to talk shit. You know what I mean? But I can respect it. You know what I mean? No. And there's some genuine folks out there. You know what I mean? Like, they going to... How they feel is how they feel. And it's right here. It's on your ass. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
What the...
What up, Vinny?
It was a long story, but it's like
And before you get to that, y'all New York people love Virginia. What's up with that? Y'all like to slow y'all ass, but you slow your roll a little bit.
I think Norfolk State got a lot to do with it.
That did, yeah, a lot of
being a black college.
Yeah, that is big for. I've heard that a lot.
So that's how we got out here. My grandmother is a teacher. She was retiring. She brought my cousin out here to go to Norfolk State. And she was like, it's kind of city-ish.
Right. Okay, come on down.
Not?
Okay, so
then,
that's what y'all thinking. Okay.
So she moved down here, and being in New York, like I wasn't around my parents. You live with your grandma.
Right.
You know what I mean? You stay with your grandma. That's where you're gonna get the food. That's
where you'll get you'll get the ticket.
So I was like, yeah, I guess I'll move out there. But I had to. I shouldn't have. But
would you say that hindered the hoop side of you a little bit?
Yeah, because
out here.
So when I was out there, I was like, my name was getting bigger and bigger, like bigger and bigger at that time. And then I had a decision to make. I was playing with this coach named Paul Gaffone. He had like a basketball team called Vegetation Hawks. I mean, me, him, Khalif Stan, we was like killing everybody, winning everything, playing in all these leagues. But he was a white guy, like white Italian guy, and but he had us playing in everything, paying for us to do everything, feeding us, everything. And then I won some tournaments against Lance Stevenson at that time. I think it was like 2000 or whatever. And I went to Poconos Invitational Camp.
You was in there? You played in that shit?
Yeah, I went to Poconos Invitational
That's a big
Camp.
one. That's a big one. That's a big.
So I get there, I'm fucking everybody up.
For real.
Everybody up.
And left and right was eating their ass up.
So Brooklyn USA was there. That was a AAU team at the time that Sebastian Telfair had played with. So they looked at me. They was like, "You from New York? Okay, yeah, we want you." Blah blah blah. So I started playing with them. Blah blah blah. So now I got a time where I'm about to graduate middle school. Middle school, my team ain't had my school ain't had no basketball team.
And what school you was at?
MS 826. It's in Red Hook. Some bullshit school.
See, niggas don't know.
Went there, bad idea. But you don't really get your name in middle school out there. It's more street basketball, blacktop basketball. That's where you gonna get your name. But I'm quiet, so
you got it's motherfuckers broadcasting you.
Yeah,
you ain't really broadcasting.
I'm still living in Red Hook at this time, so I ain't really.
And you so would you say Red Hook is not really on the map as far as the other neighborhoods in there?
It's just that we stay in Red Hook.
Okay. So motherfuckers ain't really, y'all ain't going there. You gotta come to Red Hook.
Biggest projects in New York.
Wow.
So we just stay in Red Hook. Niggas stay in Red Hook at that time. So then I moved to Best-Stuy, and then that's when all my friends start talking about me. And we playing in every tournament, and I'm cooking everybody. And they just giving me my name, and then my mom is like, "So we about to move to Virginia. You can stay out here and live with your aunt."
So you had the option on it.
Yeah, and I had to take a test. I was about to go to LaSalle Academy. Like, that's where Lamar Odom went.
Yeah.
Lamar Odom went, run our test.
Yeah, Odom.
That's where I was about to go.
Yeah.
But I had to pay. I'm from the
I think,
hood.
no, Felipe ain't go there. Felipe Lopez, he ain't go there. He went to Rice. That was my fault. He went to Rice.
Yeah, I applied for there too.
Rice.
But I was like, you could go here, but I gotta pay. My mom gonna have to pay. I ain't want to pay. You know what I'm saying?
You know how it's going coming up. Yeah.
So I was like, I'll take the chance in Virginia. But not knowing, talking to my coach later, he was like,
"You won't pay shit."
Why you telling me?
You won't pay shit. Yeah. We know who you are. Right, we know who the fuck you are.
But at that time, you just want to be with your family.
Right, yeah, you young, bro.
But I was that young, trying to make that decision.
You gotta think about that. That's what your game did. You know what I mean? Like, niggas really that's a corporate decision, bro. That's a business decision.
Facts.
That's a business decision. That altered you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it altered who you are, who you were with the hoops, not who you are, but you know what I mean? So
that was like I feel like that was like a big decision where I feel like I messed up on that. I should have at least tried it at least for a year and then move to Virginia. Won't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
So would you say coming to Virginia?
I don't think it hurt me. I think I'm happy where I'm at.
No. I believe that. But would you say coming to Virginia? Because this the one I believe. And I believe this. The competition wasn't as far as, yeah, you'll see a nigga like, you know, when we start in the school thing, you'll see a nigga here. But as far as like the neighborhood, when you come outside, the initial who I run into, it won't, the pressure won't as, you know what I'm saying?
It won't. I thought I was rich when I moved to Virginia.
Right.
I'm from the projects. It was 8 people living in my house at the time. My mom, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
8 of us, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I get my own room? What?
Huh? Yeah. It's
I'm living in a house? What?
I'm here.
Yeah.
I made it.
So I feel like I ain't had the same hunger.
That shit be real.
Yeah, I feel like I ain't had the same hunger because I feel like I got relaxed. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't in that environment like.
It was just like,
living in New York, be like, hey, yo, like, I would say my cousins or my neighborhood people, they'd be like, if you go for 30, you know, I'll buy you some.
Got you.
Yeah.
You already know how that shit goes. Like, you know how that shit goes. Even niggas in the neighborhood, the niggas was doing their thing. Hey, after the game, you want them Nikes? Like, you got shit like, and that's why I tell people, like, the culture of that shit is a little bit different when you go from here to there. Like, niggas can hoop here, but it's just a different thing on that back end of it. Like, that shit really mean to like you say, when you go home, that shit means something to them niggas, bro. You did something to a nigga's soul out there. So
that's why I feel like I let them down.
Yeah, you did. But you did. You know what I'm saying? But you did it, but you did. You know what I mean?
The fact that I still be in the conversation, you know, I only talk to them on Instagram. I got their number. I'd be like, I chatted up with them on Facebook or whatever. But it's like, every time I see them face to face, they be like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Because they see you on that. They looking at it. You got to think, them niggas looking at the NBA and looking at you like, that nigga, they talking about Kyrie? Y'all know what day they was in motherfucking Red Hook? Niggas doing that.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing, bro. That's what this hoops can do for you. So when you come down here, bro, who do you first run into? Where you first at?
So my cousin was at the time was New Darius family. So me and Darius became cool real quick. Darius James, if y'all know.
Shout out to Darius James.
So we became
Make it rain. Yes, sir.
So we became real cool, like chilling every day. He had the same interests.
And this when you was what, 9th grade?
9th grade. I came 9th grade.
You and Darius, y'all same year. Yeah.
So we, I mean, that's all we did. All we did was hoop, joke around, you know, chill, try to get chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but it was like we had the same exact interests.
Right.
And it was like dude from Virginia. But on the hoop side, Darius was, you know, and he was just as good as me. You know what I'm saying? He challenged me. You know what I mean? But like when I first met him, it was just like we were just together.
It was right there. It clicked automatically.
And we stayed in the same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? College Park. But yeah, that was the first person.
And that's one of the relationships you still to this day, y'all. You know what I mean? That's a brother. You know what I mean? That's,
yes, sir.
You know what
that's
I mean?
My homie.
So y'all take it to the court. What happens when y'all first get on the floor, though? You know what I mean?
So we used to hoop at College Park Elementary all the time, man.
Oh,
they
outside action.
Yeah,
yes,
for
sir.
sure.
Yeah,
So,
good records out there.
So that's where everybody start to know who I was. Like, who is this?
Yeah, who is this new nigga? This New York nigga, man.
Because
niggas,
so this is the time where it was like hot sauce and everything.
Oh yeah, this the N1.
So
yeah,
with the handles, I'm doing all of that, and I'm like so serious with it. Like I'm not laughing. I don't care if you suck.
Right. I'm
you
hitting
on this court. Yeah,
you hit it. You hit the nigga with it.
We just became cool doing that, and then they had the Future League or whatever was coming up.
Shout out to Future League.
And he was telling me that Tall with Future League, like since he been playing, they never won a game.
Whoa, I didn't know that. Now, for all y'all who don't know what Future League is for rising 7th, 8th, and 9th. Yeah.
And he was like,
goddamn, you supposed to at least get one game. It's development. You got to get one game.
He said they always had a losing record, never winning. And then the year I came, you know, me, him, Juice, we never lost a game. So that was like the...
Did y'all have... Because who was out there? So, right, would you have a young Jared? Was it young Jared?
I don't think he played. I think
they were young.
He was younger.
Yeah, they would be like... They would have been 6th graders, rising to the 7th. Yeah,
so it was me, Darius, Juice, Brad, a few other people. I don't remember everybody, but me and Darius are the main guys at that time. And Juice was the big deal too. But he was still young.
Right.
He was a year younger. But yeah. And then they didn't even know it was like championships and shit. A future league.
That's because it's just been going bad. That shit been going
Yeah,
down
you
here.
know what I'm saying?
So then y'all end up going to the playoffs.
So I feel like I changed a little bit of the culture, and I changed like a little bit of Darius' mindset, because he said even his time at Brandon, you know, they wasn't like the best. They was good, but they was all right. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, he always told me that because the way you act, like the way you would shake somebody or like play basketball, like didn't care about the opponent feelings.
No.
If you was better than them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you going.
Yeah.
No bullshit. That's one thing I remember my first time. Like, I was like, who is the nigga? Like, yeah, you going to the nigga. You know what I mean? Like the whole time, like whether like you say he was good or not, nigga, you gonna get this.
Don't step on the court. That's my thing. Don't be on the court.
Cause sometimes it'd be hard for a motherfucker to get into it when you know a nigga. But a nigga like you that nigga trying to get.
Don't get on the court, bro.
You see the reels on Instagram. He trying to make it put you on the motherfucking reel. So when y'all think y'all play future league, right? Now we going into the season. Yeah. How does that go for you at Tallwood? Are you JV guy? Or you go?
So, I made varsity my freshman year. Yeah, I ain't get no clock, but I made varsity.
You on varsity?
Yeah. I played because I wasn't playing a lot. I played down too.
Oh yeah, you got to.
But then
I gotta get it.
It was like going to G League.
Shit, you were fucking up. Now, did you feel like now because you coming from this shit and everybody talking about you, bro? I know you're like, man, I'm a starter, man.
I won't say that. I felt like I had to get. It was different because I've always had the ball in my hand, you know. So I've always been I never had a coach that we had like plays and shit.
Yeah, they let me go. Yeah, they let me go, bro. I'm a find.
I had to get accustomed with that. You know what I mean? And I had to learn that aspect of the game.
Was that hard?
It was an adjustment. It was an adjustment. But after like my freshman year, then it was. We were good after that. Yeah. But it took a while. I would say actually like middle of sophomore year, it took a while.
What you find it?
I had to get adjusted to like someone actually trying to coach me, like trying to get the best out of me.
What you were saying?
I felt like before I was just better than everybody.
Oh, you
I was just better.
Straight up.
Yeah, because I played it all the time.
Yeah.
But out here, I ain't the strongest person. I ain't the, stuff like that. Developed more academics of basketball, I would say.
You started to think the game.
Things,
you started to see the game
like
different.
little things, just little step into the ball.
Yeah.
Stuff like
Detail.
that. I never was a shooter. We don't really shoot in New York. All the
right.
rims, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything to the rack, stuff like little stuff like that. Like I want the best at, and
Talk about
so
that.
He got me there.
Talk about that though, because that's different. But yeah, before we go any further, man, we about to wrap this up, man. I can't keep giving y'all all this free content, man. Y'all gotta go subscribe to YouTube on the Must Achieve Greatness channel, man. If you want to catch more of this good content, we just dropped the Stanley Christian on Wednesday. Every Wednesday we coming at you. At what time? 8 p.m. You gotta know it. We coming at you every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Me and Dede, we finna talk some more. We gonna holler at y'all, you know what I mean? You gotta subscribe to catch the exclusive content. If you wanna know what happened in that sophomore year to beyond, we gonna this the number one media outlet. I ain't even get to all that yet. So you better you know what I mean? Subscribe. Must Achieve Greatness. Once again, I appreciate everybody for, tuning in with me always, you know what I mean? Much love. We'll get back with you.
Y'all, what's up with it, young world? Look, man, it's Frank Lou here, man. I need y'all to do me a favor. Grab your phone and then go to the YouTube app. All right, at YouTube, hit search and type in Must Achieve Greatness. All right, Must Achieve Greatness. If you don't know how to spell it, ask Google or Siri. They got you. Look, once you go onto the page, go ahead, hit the page, hit the link. Go ahead, hit subscribe, man. Like all that king shit we got going on there, all right? Y'all stay tapped in with the king, man. Holla at me.
Did you go back to New York that summer? At 9th grade?
Nah. I didn't go back until like my senior year.
What?
Because my mom ended up moving like the year after, so it was really nothing for me to
go back up to. Yeah, you just got cousins and shit like that at this point.
Everybody moved down here. All my cousins moved down here.
Yeah.
They
So
great.
okay, everybody was
Yeah.
back. So everybody's back then. Okay, that's what it is. But how was that summer then for you then? What was that summer like? Are you on the AAU scene now?
I never really knew about AAU like that out here.
Okay, out here, yeah.
I mean, it was kind of different.
Hell yeah.
And then like a lot of coaches, I feel like they didn't understand my game because I like to dribble the ball. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people they rock with me. They would be rocking with Darius, and Darius would be like, "You need to get pick video too." Yeah. But then I would go try out and kill everybody, and then they'd be like, "All right,
come on,
yeah."
But it's so crazy though.
That's what happened a lot, like almost every AAU season.
When you say that though, like, but you always like a lot of them do a lot of dribbling and shit. But when I watch your shit with a purpose though.
Yeah.
Like you not just standing there, goddamn, blah, blah, blah. Bro, you going somewhere. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to understand or for me to see that coach would be scared of that. I guess it was more so of a proving ground because you ain't from here. You know how that shit go.
Yeah.
They want to see how
I feel like I had to start all over again.
Yeah, it was one of those. Niggas ain't give a fuck about the rep, all that shit. You know what I mean? Now, how was that? You know what I mean? Trying to build all that back up. You know what I mean? How was that for you?
That's what I'm saying. That's why it was like an adjustment for me. Like my coach at Tallwood, he was he was team everything.
Yeah.
Like
3 passes before you shoot.
Something like that. He was like when I was there, everybody had the same shoes. Everybody
had team shoe era. We ain't going for
nobody wear headband. If one person got to wear headband,
everybody got it. I remember I had Coach. Shout out Coach Jones. He was on the beat. Middle school, he used to be on that.
Everybody
shit.
had to have a haircut.
Oh, yeah. Coach Baby, if you going cornrows, they got to go straight back.
Nah, ain't none of that.
Oh, it's haircut. A low cut.
Everybody had to have a haircut.
Coach is not bullshit.
Yeah, so he really disciplined us, made us super disciplined.
Would you say that was something you needed?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if we got C's, it was 10 suicides per C for the team. Little stuff like that. So we was used to be on each other's ass.
Right.
You know
Now see that's different. So now he making everybody accountable on each other. Cause you know how that shit go. Like I done been around teams, ain't been on teams where it's like niggas ain't giving a fuck unless coach say something to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like they not gonna say nothing. Coach, they waiting for coach to say something to you. So that in turn would make you have to say, you know what, bro, you gotta get your grades up, bro. We running because of you every goddamn day.
Facts. Nah, yeah.
Now how was that adjustment? Having
I mean, it was.
You said it took you a while, but when did you understand what he was trying to do?
I was, shit.
After.
I mean, after just, talking to the other teammates on the team, you tripping. They telling me I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because me and him actually, we wound up having an altercation my junior year that nobody know about. Yeah.
How did that go down?
I mean, it was something crazy in practice. I wound up taking my jersey off and throwing it at him. In his face, yeah.
The head coach.
And
so what said to you that you said, I'm coming out in the jersey and you getting a face full of my guy?
I don't know. I felt like at that time he was just on me in practice.
Okay.
And it was because he knew I was trying to be in the game and he knew I was doing everything to be in the game and he was just how when they pushing you, they trying to break you.
Yeah. It was one. He want me. You want me to. Yeah.
And that New York attitude came out of me. Yeah. And now I just won't having it, and I wound up getting kicked off. and I felt like I let my team down because that year, Salem is the team to beat. Lansing is the team to beat, and we wound up losing to them in
this one
the
Stanley
Beach
Pringle.
District. Yeah, we wound up losing to Salem though in the Beach District, but we beat them in the season, and it was because of I helped. You know what I'm saying at that time.
And you got kicked off for how long?
That was the end of the season. We lost in the Beach District tournament. And
you
then,
couldn't play?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And this junior?
Yeah. And then that ain't even the worst of it. Coach Carter movie came out after that. that Coach Carter movie.
Set you back another motherfucker.
Yeah, that Coach Carter movie. Now you want to talk about running, bro?
Ooh, that niggas turned it up a notch on y'all asses for a year, didn't it?
Yeah, that shit was.
Everybody had to live up to that goddamn
that shit was different, bro.
Every coach had to live up to that same. Delilah, niggas was calling Delilah all over the nation.
That shit was different, bro.
That shit is crazy.
Bruh, I ain't touch a basketball until the warm ups of my first junior year, like game, the whole summer.
That's a
Running and lifting weights, running all day, running because I threw that jersey at him when that movie came out. They went to go see it as a team. He was like,
I got something for him.
Yeah.
That nigga he might well play the Faith Evans song. There we hold it. Yes, sir.
It was cool.
I know it. Had my boy running it. But was you ready for the season after that?
Yeah. That season we wound up breaking a lot of records. You know, we did a lot of good things that year.
That was the year y'all played in that Martin Luther King tournament as well.
Mm-hmm.
How did that go at ODU? I was out there. How did that go?
No. That's senior year.
My fault. Yeah.
That
That is
so
yeah.
my junior year is the year we made the state run.
Yes.
That was the year we went 18-0 in the Beach District.
Now, how was that? Let's talk about that. Y'all, boy. And then the Beach wasn't no slouch at that time, bro.
I mean, you got Green Run, you got B.J. Jenkins, you got Lancetown. They always had superstars. They had X. They had
Boyce, Percy.
Percy at the time.
Yeah.
Salem,
Pringle just left.
Salem was always good.
Salem had
Salem had Richard Barbie. I mean,
there you go. That's a nigga. That Barbie
decent.
motherfucker. Always on.
Kellum was just. I think they still had some pieces there. I want to say Norman might have still been there. Norman Hassel, but it won't. It won't eat. Yeah. It won't. You know. It won't. It won't trash.
No, hell no.
Bayside always had people, but they always had failed off. But they was always good.
You can know they can play.
Yeah.
You know they ain't gonna be together always, but they can play. Them niggas can play.
It was some hoopers in there, and that 18-0 was just different.
When did y'all realize like we trying to go undefeated in the goddamn district?
Shit, it was just game by game.
For real,
we didn't even know we had something special for real. We
just
didn't even know. Yeah, because I mean, Tollwood ain't never been like a team that was like good. It was always just average.
Right.
You know? Yeah, they got some hoopers.
We know they can
average.
We got
But yeah, when it was that 18-0, that was different. That was different. And everybody on our team could hoop. You know what I'm saying? We had me.
From the young boys.
And I'm like the 6th man, 7th man.
Right.
We had Darius James, Danny Johnson, Kelly
Beatler,
Mike Holloman, Juice.
That motherfucker
AJ Vaughn was the sleeper on our team. He was like a forward.
Yeah.
Mid range.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that was a team.
Then you had young boys on the bench.
Yeah.
That shit is that shit was crazy. That was crazy, man.
We was different. But then I think the big thing was when we had a tournament at Virginia Westland. And
that same year?
Yeah, and we played Booker T.
And that's your first real test of some shit.
Yeah, but we ain't really know. We
don't know. Yeah.
At that time, you play 2 out-of-district games, kind of?
Right, at the beginning. We get right to it. Damn
and
right.
It was one of our things, and I mean, they undefeated too, I think, at this time.
Miles Holly,
Brandon Plummer,
Van.
He was young.
Yeah.
But they had David.
Ryan.
Antoine Perry.
Yes, he was. Yeah, sure was.
So, but we ain't know who they was. We didn't know who they was.
Right, because we just hooping.
We just hooping. We just know they from Norfolk, and we beat them. We beat them by like 1 or 2 points, and then that was like a big deal.
That's when you realize, like, oh shit.
Yeah, it was like a big deal with the crowd because our crowds was crazy.
Right.
And it was like a big deal. Everybody betting on the game and shit.
You was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
They took you back a little bit though.
Yeah, that was like a crazy moment. And then we get to we win the Beach District or whatever.
Who y'all beat for the title?
We actually lost in the semifinals to Lancetown. But we won the Beach District.
I was able to get it. Yeah.
Still able to go to regions
right.
at that time.
So they went too.
Like who?
Lancetown.
Nah, Lancetown lost to I think Ocean Lakes.
Wow. Who did the fight? Ocean Lakes had Marcus.
Marcus Davis.
Yeah, Marcus Davis. And who was out? Who else? They had another motherfucker.
The football player.
Justin Hunter.
I believe.
But he was young when you was.
I want to say they lost to them. I'm pretty sure it was though. Yeah. But it's crazy.
See, that beach wasn't no slouch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That beach wasn't no damn slouch.
But yeah, so we still go to regions.
How was that run out there in the region? Who you first run into?
So we get Mitchville. We washed them.
Yeah, they won't. Yeah, nah.
And then we get Maury.
Oh.
That
Bam
was
Bam
like one
Cam.
of our biggest tests. Yeah. Bam
And
Bam
Adam
Cam.
Kessler.
So
They had that white boy.
Nah, that was after. That was after.
He won there?
Yeah, that was after. That was the next year. But
That white
we
boy was
actually
tough.
lost to Maury our second game of the season.
Oh, they was the non-conference.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So
Y'all owed them that one.
yeah, we owed them. But they had Sean Washam.
Was Bryant there? Wiggins.
Nah,
The big man. He was the year before. Okay.
Uh-huh.
He was a little problem.
But Cam,
Yeah.
they
yeah.
had Cam was nice, but they had a squad. I
Yeah,
think
they could
Reggie,
hoop.
I think Reggie was there still. There,
Okay,
McMillan, Blow,
Mm-hmm.
like they was nice.
They had some niggas that can go.
They
I
if
remember.
we didn't beat them, they would have won. They
They was
probably
gonna
went
get
to
it.
the state championship.
Yeah, they was gonna get it.
for sure. So we wound up beating them by 1 point. We beat them by 1 point.
How was that game?
It was like 9-11 in the first half. The most defensive
So y'all was
game ever.
y'all was good. Just getting in.
That was like the craziest atmosphere game.
Where was it
I've
at?
been in. It was at Tallwood, but it was super packed because once again it's a Norfolk Beach rivalry.
Mhm,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then they beat us in the beginning of the season, but we 18. What?
Right.
19-1.
Right. Y'all
That's
done went
the
on this
only
run.
loss.
Yeah.
So that was like a crazy game. We beat them. That's the first test.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Bethel. Bethel 32. Bethel like 28-0.
And this what
They
year?
never lost
06?
a game. Yeah, so they got Duke
Duke
Cruz.
Cruz and Jamil McLean.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, we playing
Two
them
big
at
boys.
Churchland.
Oh,
you know
we had
how
the big
Churchland
house.
used to-
Woo, that shit used to get back then. That shit was like, God damn, you
That
in the
was the
NBA,
most-
baby.
yeah, that was
No bullshit. That shit was like a college atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
Yeah, facts.
how was that playing that game, bro?
It was good. I ain't play a lot that game because you know they had bigger people.
Yeah.
But,
Hell yeah. They got spread the floor.
Another game, we win by 2 points. So we win in
Damn.
games by possession. That's how disciplined we was at
Right.
the time. We win in games really by one possession. You know what I'm saying?
Executing, doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because Coach putting up during the season, he got y'all goddamn y'all own niggas there about grades and just little shit. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So now I got you a nigga. Hey, you missed that screen on that one. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah. So that was another big deal. That was like
Oh yeah, now that was the
all over
one.
the
Yeah, that was the
newspaper,
one.
all over the
I remember
news,
that one.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the one.
Then who we see again? Booker T.
I
For the
kept-
region
Yeah,
championship.
to go to
For the region
the go to
championship.
state.
Yep.
To go to state.
And another battle. We beat them by 1 point again. And that was like another big deal. Like it was
Yeah.
like we was like every game was we literally beating these teams by one possession. Like one possession.
And this is the time again where this is a true state championship.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
you
you
gotta
gotta
win
play
damn near
everybody.
5 games. It's like the college tournament, bro. You gotta win 6 games to get to a motherfucking championship, bro.
Yeah.
This shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Running the niggas twice, all this shit.
Yeah.
Then who you running to?
And then we play like Franklin County, wash them. And then we actually go to VCU. That's the next game.
For the big
and we
one.
play Herndon.
Motherfucker. You
Scotty
running to that
Reynolds.
motherfucking man.
Scotty Reynolds.
How was that? Are you
He
hearing
hyped
anything?
him- I think our coach hyped him up way too much.
And so that'll fuck you up mentally going into a game.
It fucked the defense up because one of our main defenders that was guarding him, literally like, I don't want to say it, but he kind of quit on us.
Oh.
Because Scotty came down
And did that one thing, bing, and he
Bang.
was on the line, and he was in front of
And then-
everybody.
again, back to back.
Nah,
So he like
He out of it.
now.
He checked out.
out of it.
I don't want to
He
get on.
asked the coach to come out the game.
No, sir. I would have told, yeah, get him
didn't
out,
get
coach.
back in, yeah.
Nah, you gotta get him out.
Yeah.
You gotta get him
so
out.
I felt like that kind of.
How did everybody look at that in that huddle?
We was like,
Motherfucker,
we don't care about it's everybody.
it's gonna happen.
He the guy on
That's
the team.
Scotty, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's who
But-
that is over there. You know what that is over there?
Yeah, I think the coach hyped him up way too much, and it fucked up our like defensive plans.
Mm-hmm.
But we still was in the game. I mean, we went. It was double overtime.
Damn.
They won by a possession. You know what I'm saying? Like actually like a buzzer beater. You know what I'm saying?
Scotty Reynolds.
Scotty Reynolds had like 32. Yeah.
How was it seeing that magic that night, Scotty? How was it?
He just did everything, man, and he made shots.
Tough one.
And but I never had to play against a player that every possession was for him. You know what I'm saying? It was like watching
32 minutes, 40 minutes, everything going to this
everything
motherfucker.
going to him, everything. And then you putting all your energy in that, and then the big man get a tip.
Right. That shit hurt your heart. Niggas
it
who
was like
not supposed to score, and
They-
that's how niggas win championships.
Mhm.
It's the ones you ain't expecting.
Yeah.
They the ones that get their shit off at the time. Yep.
Yeah.
You working too hard over here, and then this motherfucker get it.
That shit was crazy.
And what that game ended up being? What was the score?
So it was like 72-74.
Another tough.
They beat us by 2 points. Last second bullshit play. I passed it into one of my teammates. My teammates tried to shoot straight in the ball. Stolen. Half court. Lay the ball up. Game time. Imagine losing like that.
Oh my God.
I got the tape at home. Can't watch it.
Can't.
Can't watch it.
You won't post it? Can't post it?
I'm gonna post it.
I gotta see that. I have to
Eventually, but yeah.
You can't. You never watched it?
I never watched it. I've had the tape since 06. Never watched it.
Never watched it.
Never watched it. That shit hurt, bro.
Oh yeah.
Especially now when you know you're the team.
Looking back at it,
You got people in school with shirts with you on it and shit like that. You know
that's
what
how
I'm
that shit
saying?
was.
Bro, that shit was different. That's people betting. Like, that shit was
I remember that
different,
era, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That era, it was
That
like
shit
Tallwood,
Yeah, that shit
Booker
was
T.
different.
That's why you hear about Tallwood, Booker T. You gotta go to that game. You gotta catch them game.
Like, going in the mall, like, people noticing who you are. Like, oh, yeah, y'all them Tallwood boys, right? Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was different. It was different.
Now, did that kind of give you that feel back? It's like that home feel.
Yeah. So that's when I finally felt like.
Now,
Now
you been back in record.
Yeah.
But it took, you know what I mean? It took that time.
It took time. But like again, it took time, and then we lose that. So then, who they play in the championship, in the state championship? Booker T. versus
Booker T.
Herndon.
And guess who get it?
Booker T got him. So even though like people always say like we was hating, it was like nah, they bring it back to the 7-5.
Right.
So we was grateful for that.
Yeah,
but we was
yeah.
like,
We could have had
we
that
fuck
motherfucker.
it.
We had that one.
We beat them twice in that season, so we felt like we could have got them. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody wanted to see it.
Oh yeah.
Everybody wanted to see it.
Oh yeah.
At the
Especially
time, yeah.
what in the championship. I remember hearing that shit. I remember
Everybody wanted to
because
see it.
everybody was gonna take that trip. I remember hearing that like niggas was trying to. Oh man, I remember niggas talking about carpooling here. And I'm a youngster at this time. I'm what 13, and niggas talk about how we gonna get up there, bro. If Tallwood play Booker T. Wow.
Yeah.
So how was that summer for you?
It was
What is the
cool.
recruitment like? Is any what
It
we
was
talking?
cool. Like, I ain't really had no crazy recruitment at all until my senior year. That's when I actually started, like, getting I had a bunch of D3. That's when they used to send a bunch of letters and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I had a lot of that. A lot of D3s hit me up, and then Wingate was looking at me hard. I had a coach that used to call me, like, all the time. And that was most likely where I was going.
Right. Cause he was on you. Yeah, he was on you. So what was that summer like for you, man? Going to the senior year.
I mean, it was fine. I played AAU. We played AAU. We did real well.
Who you with?
Future Heat. So, Man Dad.
Okay, so it was like
Coach
between
Calvin,
BP. Yeah, I remember them. Yeah, tied in. Yeah.
We were straight. We was decent. We went to like what was it? We went to like New Orleans and Orlando. I think one year we came like 14th in the nation.
Oh shit.
So we was balling.
Yeah.
We was balling. I mean, me, Man, Camille, Kelly, Richard Barbie.
Come on, man.
We had
They got the
Miles,
beat.
we actually had Miles on our team.
For real?
Yeah, one year. We had Denzel on our team before Boo snatched them.
Boy, that motherfucker climbed fast.
nah,
His growth was quick.
Yeah, we
remember.
was straight. We was tough. We was tough. We used to wash Norfolk teams and Chesapeake teams. I'm sorry.
Get him up out of there,
We used
cuz.
to wash. Our rival was like it was a Richmond team. It was a team that Brandon Rozelle used to play on. That was like the team.
Shout out to Roselle. Yeah, he
that was
a
a
problem.
team that we
He was a
always played against.
How was it playing against him?
I mean, I didn't know who he was at the time until you got to VCU, but, or to senior year because Highland Springs wound up winning the state championship my senior year.
Yeah, they did.
And I was like,
They
man,
did
that's
get
the
it.
nigga we used to
Right,
play
right.
against all the time, bro.
Right.
So
I
it's
think
crazy how
Dan
that
was
shit-
somebody
it's
was
crazy
telling me
how
that too.
shit-
Yeah, it
it's
was like,
crazy
yo, that
how
was
that
Brandon
shit-
Rozelle the whole time.
It's crazy how that shit worked out.
Yeah, bro. Cause them niggas used to come to OU and shit. Sometimes I don't know if Brandon. I know Joey Rodriguez used to come down, and Burgess would come down sometimes and kick it. At OU and shit. So yeah, that shit definitely.
But that senior year, our coach get us that far, and then like the first day of practice, he'd be like, "I'm not gonna be your coach next year."
Now, how the hell do you deal with that, bro? You just made this run, state run.
I mean, it was more. He had another kid, so I feel like at that time we was like his kids too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, having another kid,
was he a younger guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say he was younger.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was like 30-something maybe at that time.
Yeah.
But having another kid, that was his third kid.
Mm.
I felt like he was spending more. Looking on it, he was spending more time with us.
He was.
Like his kid, like, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
they was missing out. Yeah. And knowing now, we got kids, you like, that nigga, he was doing, he had to go do that for us.
It was that. But we always tell him, you should just did it a different way. You should have acted like you was a coach. And then had our assistant, because we wound up getting a coach that we didn't, at that time, have respect for.
Yeah.
Our senior year, we ain't run one play. And
Yeah,
we still made it to regional series. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we didn't run no play. Like, me and Darius used to be like challenge each other. Like, because everybody doubled Darius. They thought he was the only player we had.
Mm-hmm.
But we had 4 left-handers in our starting lineup. How you
I never
guard
noticed that. Mm.
We had me, Danny, Darius, and Aaron Brown.
Yeah.
You can't guard that? Where you going to guard that?
Yeah, they going to fuck you up.
Yeah, so, I mean,
4 left-handers.
I think they gave it to him too quick. He didn't know what he had.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it just fucked everything.
Right. The chemistry won't. Yeah.
We still won the beach again.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
But
that's all pure talent at this point.
Yeah,
and
but when we got to the regional, when people actually, could
coaching
coach
and shit and doing it,
we wound up losing. It wasn't as special as that junior year, but we still had some.
What y'all didn't respect about the coaching?
He wasn't hard on us. Like, we literally did whatever we wanted.
Yeah. If you can do whatever you want, I'm going to do it. We're going to do it.
It was just, I don't know. It was like a 3, like
he was
180.
He was more so with y'all.
And I think before he was, I don't know if they say he was the Salem JV women's coach.
So they didn't even get nobody that was in the system already. They went and, what the hell is Tallwood doing? You got to go get somebody that was already, that know the board, especially at that era, like, we coming off a state. Okay, this guy just left that fast. Okay, we know it's fast like that.
Yeah.
At least get the JV coach or the head assistant. Who the head assistant?
Yeah, that's what we wanted.
Right, let's go get him. You got to get him now.
But now, at that time, the assistant wasn't in the school system, so I think that played a big role in the decision.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The coach we wound up getting, name was Tom Gonzalez. He was actually a teacher for the school system, So this mother,
what was his resume as far as did he have a basketball background?
We didn't know him.
Right, so niggas was just like, man.
We didn't know him at all.
You couldn't give him respect. Y'all couldn't, he ain't been through the shit y'all went through.
Nah.
He just, you know what I mean? And that should just be real, you know what I mean?
It kind of fucked us up in the long run because we felt like we could have made it to states again. Especially, I mean, we literally ran no plays.
Nothing.
No plays, like not one.
And got back to the region. Yeah. But, I mean, damn, did he try? Did he try with y'all?
Yeah, but we just, I don't know. We just, it was kind of like we was like bullies, like for
yeah, y'all couldn't see his vision. Yeah. His vision wasn't there. And he ain't been there. This guy ain't been there. Y'all ain't trust him.
I think it was more that where we ain't trust him at
all. Y'all ain't trust that man. Yeah. So how did the season go? You said you go to the region?
So we get to the regions. We lose to Nasman River. So they got Nick Wright, Andre Jones, the shooter. What's
they
his
coming
name?
away.
Mark
Brown.
Mark Brown, yeah.
And, a big Quentin McDuffie down low.
He was kidding. He the reason they
He's a
killed
dog.
us. And that summer we played them they had like a summer league.
That's when you like, yeah, you
fucked them up.
Yeah, but you
and
seen
we used
they
to fuck everybody up.
Right, yeah. At that time, yeah.
Like I was saying, we was fucking everybody, but they got us back.
Right.
When it counted.
Right. But and when you going through that though, like, the summer leagues and shit, are you realizing like, in the long run, these motherfuckers they all right. They might be all right. Like, did you know to run into the Kings Court?
I think we never did. We never paid attention to nobody because we felt like we was better than everybody.
And that's still good. That's a good mindset to have. Because when you start paying attention to the names and you start doing that shit, it could goddamn Like how the Scotty Reynolds shit. It'll backfire on your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I agree with that. I agree with that.
We always felt like we was better. Like we used to go to Kempsville Rec. That was like a big.
That was a
thing.
big one. No, that was the one. Yeah, that was the one back
play
then.
against the Kempsville kid used to always be there. And we used to bully them. Niggas was like 6'7", 6'8".
Right, they was the big guys. And we doing our thing on their ass.
So when they got Denzel, they
Right.
thought they was better. You know, Denzel was exceptional talent. Like he was a beast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
the development of him was, I seen that shit was fast.
yeah.
From when I first seen that in the motherfucker his senior year to when he got to college, like that James Madison shit, I was like, oh, this is a dog.
Yeah.
This is a dog here.
He got crazy.
Woo! I'm telling people now.
But like even Darius got stories when he I let Darius tell the story, but they be playing each other and when he was at ODU and James Madison and Darius do something like, nigga, I don't care who you
Yeah, yeah.
Like we always had that mentality.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
You know, I never even repeat that, but I should. Now thinking back on it, okay, because
But
it was a beat
when Darius
problem.
come on, when Darius, yeah, that's how it was. When Darius come on, he'll tell you the story. Yeah, you gotta ask him.
Darius, I used to love some Darius. Make it rain. For real, he was one of the best point guards. Like,
nah, yeah, he a real leader. So you know. Yeah,
I would say though, you know, because you was a guard. You know, I would say I've seen pieces of you in that on that goddamn court. Like seriously, and I know he'll tell me that as well. Because at ODU, definitely he'll let the right you on the sneak. A real think like Derrick James game. He probably had to be one of the most efficient point guards in college history, bro.
Yeah.
Turnover ratio had to be very high, bro.
It was high.
Like seriously,
it was like top. It was like top for ODU.
Seriously,
like
bro.
Like top 5.
No, seriously, bro. I ain't never seen. I never seen anybody steal it from him. I never seen that.
It was rare. It was definitely
I never
rare.
seen it. So let's talk about that senior year. You know, at the end of it now, let's talk about the recruitment. All y'all guys on radar at this point.
Yeah.
So let's talk about.
So Darius had a big game against what is it, Nasman River.
Yeah, at the end, y'all.
And he actually stole one of the kids' scholarship from Nasman River. So that got him to ODU look.
Not Jones.
Nah, he'll tell you about it.
Okay, yeah, we talk about it.
So that one of our main guys, he was going for volleyball. He just won the state championship for volleyball, so he was going. And then the last one was me. And I was getting a lot of D3 looks. And then Wingate, they was hitting me up. And then at the end of the season, it just stopped. But, you know, you look into it and you see that I believe they wasn't the coaches no more.
Right.
So I guess they got fired.
And he never got picked up.
Positions.
But see, when that happens, he ain't get picked back up.
Yeah.
You know I know that shit. You know
so that kind of fucked me up because I was going to Wingate.
That's what it was.
I was going to Wingate.
Yeah, you already, you made your mind up.
Yeah.
This D2.
D2.
All the, you know what I mean? Because, you know, the D3, you got grants and all that shit. You already know, here, I'm going here.
I wound up going, Coach Jern, he hit up Coach at EMU, and the dude was like, he wasn't on my radar, but he could come up and try out, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, try out? I'm like, all right.
Well, so before that, why not, you had D3s, why not Macedo at Virginia?
They ain't like me.
Macedo?
I tried. They ain't like me.
Stop it.
They ain't like me. They ain't like me. Shawan ain't like me.
What?
I'm serious, man.
What is the white guy, Shawan, bro?
Shawan ain't like me. Because one of the players my sophomore year I went there and we went on a visit with him.
Yeah, because they do that. Yeah, they do that.
So, you know, talking to them, and they told the coaches they ain't like my game. Yeah. And, you know, D3, you know, they ain't like me. I tried. I was like, if I'm going to go D3, I might as well stay home.
Right,
you know
right.
Why not?
Yeah.
They ain't like me.
Who else?
I ain't know nothing about Christopher Newport.
Right.
I probably could have tried there. But actually, I asked my coach, I was like, when I seen Stephen Pleasure.
Right.
Reclass. I ain't know nothing about that.
Bro, he was the first. Hey, Dede.
I ain't know nothing.
He was
about
the
that.
first. I always tell people, bro, Lou. Steve Pleasant, ladies and gentlemen, was the first motherfucker. The first one to say, I'm going to another school. That was the first thing I seen. I was like, okay, all right. Then I said, no.
I swear he was
How did he do
class
that?
as me, yeah.
He was,
That's what
bro.
I'm
He
saying.
did that shit twice. I think he recorded like
Yeah,
twice.
because we played against him.
When he went to Blue Ridge, that was a reclassification, bro.
And then he had went to Shores.
That was
after.
another one. That nigga was
But we
09.
ain't know,
I
we
said,
didn't
huh?
know nothing about private schools like that.
I didn't know that shit was like
Yeah,
that.
so I was like, I seen that. I was asking my coach, why can't, let me do
Yeah,
that.
let me see what's up with that.
My
Yeah.
recruitment ain't nothing.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
bro.
do that.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
But
another
then
year
again,
you out there?
we ain't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't know. So then I was like, I'll go to a JUCO. I'll do JUCO, but like I said, I'll discipline without coach. Our grades was good, so JUCO ain't really want me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what he told me.
Right.
So I wound up going to the EMU. I wound up going to the tryout.
And this is where?
This is the end of the season.
Where's EMU at? Where is that?
Harrisonburg, Virginia. So it's right by JMU.
Right, okay.
I wound up going up there, and it's like 40 people trying out, right? 40 people trying out. I'm like, whatever. This is my first time my mom, my grandma, my granddad see me play basketball.
Oh, so they there?
Yeah, they
so
drove me up there.
Oh, so you like, yeah, I'm on some shit today.
Yeah, so look.
You're right.
We played. They just got us playing 5-on-5. That's the workout. That's the tryout.
Oh, so you like, oh yeah.
My
okay.
team went 30-0. No bullshit.
Damn.
30-0. 30-0.
Stop fucking playing.
I swear to God. I come back. I'm leaving.
Damn.
I'm leaving. The coach running out the thing. Running out. Because, I guess the other players was there that's already there. They was playing with us.
Yeah. They was in the mix of the shit.
Yeah. 30-0. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm about to fuck these niggas from some shit.
Yeah.
He talked to me. He like, we want you to come here, blah. And I'm like, he was the first coach that was like, actually like in my face, like, we want you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I felt wanted.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm going to come. I ain't even take no more visits after that.
Right there, you told him straight there, I'm coming.
I was like, I'm going to come. Next day it was in the paper, small section in the paper.
For real?
Yeah, small section. You know, he gave me a little excerpt.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Larry Rabamba got you right. Shout out Larry Rabamba.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But they said I was going there. I went there, and it was like I had to prove myself again.
No, another one.
Yeah, and that shit fucked me up. And
And
I
all
was
of
like,
you.
man, fuck this shit. But it was.
What was the proving ground?
It was he was another real hard discipline coach, which I didn't mind because I dealt with that.
Yeah, I've been there.
But it's like, he must ain't seen me play before. First preseason game, I don't get no clock. I think they played like 5 quarters. I ain't get into the 5th quarter. We had a shooter named Jared Lyons on our team. He hit like 5 threes in the game. So like in the 4 quarters, I'm like, how many threes you hit? He like,
oh, within the game.
within the game.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, he like 5. I'm like, all right, I bet you I hit 6 this quarter. I get in the game, I hit 6 threes in that quarter. At the end of the quarter, like at the end of the game, all like the fans, the EMU students, they coming up to me like, "Oh, you about to be nice." Like,
Next up.
So I'm feeling good. So then we got another preseason game. We played David and Elkins, D2.
Yeah.
So I get in the first quarter. I'm like, okay, yeah, I get in. I get a rebound, pass it up. I get it. First shot of the game, 3, bang, hit it. So I'm like, I'm feeling myself.
Right, yeah, I'm ready.
I'm feeling myself.
I'm ready.
I come down the court, next play, I get a rebound, a long rebound, and I throw it behind my back to another freshman on my team. And he get an and one layup.
Everybody going crazy.
Everybody going crazy. My coach bring me over. He was like, if you ever do that again, you'll be sitting next to me for the rest of the year.
You thrown off. I'm thrown.
I'm like, what? So that just fucked me off.
Yeah. I'm thrown.
That fucked me off.
You fucking me up.
Yeah, so
you
after
fucking
that,
me.
it
That's
was
just
like,
my game, bro. I just did that. Like, that's just what I do.
he completed it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like.
And everybody's going berserking it, bro.
So like after that, it was just like I couldn't.
Okay, you couldn't get right. No,
yeah, I couldn't get right, and I should have stayed one more year, but I was just like, fuck it.
So when you leave, when did you make the decision? Say, you know,
I stayed the whole year. Year. I got in a little bit, averaged like maybe 1 point. You know what I'm saying? Ain't do nothing. Had like a high game, like 12 points. But I should have stayed because the group that I came in was nice as fuck. Like they wound up winning like they went to the Sweet 16 in D3.
Oh, they did.
You know what I'm saying? And it was with the group that I came
with. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, they was cool people. I mean, I should have stayed. Like that was one of the best. Like one of the guards the guard that was ahead of me, he actually made me a better player because he was one of the people that could steal the ball from me. And I ain't never had that before.
Yeah.
So it's like I had to change up.
Right, I gotta learn something else. Yeah.
So, and then, I got stronger.
Yeah, right.
I was able
All
to
that's
dunk
gonna
at that time,
Mm-hmm.
but I wound up just giving it up after that. And I was like, I'd rather just get a better education than graduate from EMU or Eastern Mennonite. Like, what is that?
I feel you.
To me, what is that?
Was that hard? How was that transition?
It wasn't hard because, I just realized I won't go make it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was hard to give up.
Right.
But it is what it is.
What was the point when you realized, like, nah?
I think it was, actually, I tried to go somewhere else, and my coach wouldn't give me the tapes from them 2 preseason games that I played good in. And then I was like, but the sorry niggas that was transferring, that didn't get no clock, he was helping them go to schools, go to other D3s.
Yeah.
And I was like, he did that to me because he knew I was good. He knew I was a good talent.
Yeah.
And I was still trying to play in that conference.
Nah.
Because it was close to home, whatever. And I think he like...
No, he knew. He was like, I can't have him going there.
I think he blackballed me, but, it is what it is. I don't fuck with him like that. Yeah. He won't a good coach.
Right.
Right. At that time. Like, we made the playoffs my freshman year, right? And this is how I feel like he a bad coach. And we made the playoffs that year. And this guy buys Duke tickets. I think it was Duke tickets. Us playing in the probably the ACC championship.
Yeah.
But we still playing.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
You got a coach, and you a college coach, motherfucker.
Exactly.
He going to the Duke game. Yeah. What the fuck?
And he was like, y'all better win this game because if y'all don't, I'm gonna go to my Duke game. Like what?
Yeah, he's all out of whack. Bro. Yeah, you out of whack. You ain't.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't the one. You don't do that. Your number one college team should be the school you coaching at.
That's what it's got to be.
You know what I'm saying? You buying Duke
I can't
tickets.
take you serious.
Yeah. So that was kind of another last straw. Like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, this guy crazy.
Be different because I'm gonna wind up doing something or saying something that's really gonna fuck me up.
Right,
you know
and then I'm done. You're right, then I'm really done. So the next step after that, what did you take?
So I wound up just going to ODU and just getting a good education.
Taking to ODU.
And then I started doing the film and a little bit started playing with the camera and shit.
What made you? Before what made you get with the camera? Let's talk about that. What made you pick up this camera, man?
YouTube for real. Because when we was in high school, I used to make our highlight tapes. Like I made a bunch of my teammates.
Right. Oh, so you was the one doing that for me.
And that was early when YouTube first started.
What the hell made you start doing that? Because motherfuckers didn't even know.
I think we seen what's his name? Brandon Jennings highlight tape.
Oh boy, that was that shit. That shit.
Brandon Jennings highlight tape and John Wall highlight tape.
Whoo, them was some of the 2 of the best I ever seen in my life, bro.
And
oh boy.
And I was like, man, I can make that shit. And I used to act. That's why you got all the tapes. That's why I used to get all the tapes from my coach, and I used to transfer them shits. Yeah, I used to have to put them shits on DVD and put the DVD
right, because you got we was taking we did them with VHS back then, bro.
Yeah, that shit. It used to be a process, but I used to get.
You said you got to do what? Take this shit from tape and put it. Now how the fuck you do that, bro?
It was so they came out with a DVD player, but it was a VHS, and you could record what was over on the VHS. What? So then the DVD player, then you put the DVD player in the computer and burn that motherfucker to the computer. It was like converted. I just learned all that shit. I just started playing with that shit.
Started getting that shit going. Put your little music out there. Line wise some shit.
That was before the copyright shit. We was getting hella views too.
Yeah, that shit was going up.
Copyright shit, and then once that copyright shit came out, they
took all that shit off. They was like, nah, nigga, you owe.
But that was the main thing, and then I feel like film or whatever, just it don't go away. You know what I'm saying? Like, for God forgive me, like something can happen to somebody, but you can still have those memories.
There
you know
it is.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, it's right there.
So yeah,
and we can remember that.
Or remember the work you put in. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Niggas don't remember. Your stories run out eventually.
Boom.
Uh-huh.
Niggas want to see it.
Yeah.
Can I go?
Especially now.
No bullshit. Niggas, yeah. You can tell me anything. Niggas say, can I see it? That's what they want to see. So what is the, what was the goal behind it, when you first picked up the camera? What was the goal?
I want to be a director. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So that's still, a goal of mine to like direct a like YouTube series or like a movie or something like that. That's eventually where I'm gonna go to. 'Cause, the highlights. I mean, the basketball is getting watered down in this area to me. Or
as far
it's
as what?
The kids.
As far as what?
I think it's just the kids' mentality, the parents' mentality. They think everybody deserves a mixtape.
Boom.
They think everybody is that good, and you're not.
Now, let's talk about that. Because like
So,
you said,
know what I'm saying?
like when we saw the Brandon Jennings tape,
Yeah, that was different.
that was rare. You see what I'm saying? Like, it won't no goddamn, like, everybody didn't have that, bro. You just, like, this, do you see this nigga right now?
Yeah.
This is crazy. What do you deal with the kid? I know they DMing you. Tell
All
me
the
that.
time. I got hella DMs. I feel like a pretty-ass female. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro,
that
we
shit
playing
is
Western
crazy,
Branch
bro.
tonight. What you gonna do?
That shit is crazy. But, it's hard because you want to show love to everybody.
Yes.
I do my best to try to show love to everybody, but you got to understand, like, I got to monetize. I got to make it right. It got to be monetizable. Like, I could monetize, but if I'm going to say I don't want to disrespect no team, but if I'm going to two bum teams and I'm going to watch that game, that don't get no views. I ain't getting no money in my pocket. I'm wasting a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? I'm wasting a lot of time. I got kids. You know what I'm saying? I still got to feed my family. So
that's what people have to
you know
understand.
What I'm saying? Like, but then when Donald Hand, Jake, we was only going to their games.
It was 1 year.
And I'm getting all the hate. Oh, you only showing love to them. But
it's Donna.
That's
what they want to see. That's what we wanted to see.
Yeah,
them highlights was going. I wanted to see him.
But that
you gotta see
those
it,
are those are the A1 talents that actually have a chance. You know what I'm saying?
And we have to get that footage. Yeah. We gotta get that footage.
But I think a lot of times my problem is I try to show love to everybody.
But you do though. But the thing is, a motherfucker can't, bro. You can pull up any high school team, and we got your highlight. We got Hickory.
Yeah.
What the fuck is over there? We got Hickory on the motherfucker though. Multiple games.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, you done did your part with that.
I do my best. But yeah.
What's the process of that though? Your due diligence. What's your process of finding the athletes? Is it the paper? Is it word of mouth?
You gonna know word of mouth for sure. You gonna know who the guys are. Everybody gonna be talking about them.
Right.
If you go to they playing on a AAU circuit team. You know what I'm saying? So you start to know who the actual guys are that's actually nice, and then you just go from there. That's how I pick my schedule. And then the best games, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Best games is always good too. Like playing like Eastern District to this day.
Eastern District gonna always be. Yeah. It's gonna always be just because of that. And I was about to say that the way it changes every year. The beach, Chesapeake, all that shit gonna change every year. So how do you keep up with that? Is it the paper and the word of mouth as well?
I don't keep up with that. I just keep up with the players and the teams. Usually, most of the teams in this area for the past, I would say like 4 years, the main teams, you know who they are.
Right.
Smith.
Right.
Smith is one of them.
Because they're going
Cape Henry,
right.
Catholic, Bishop Sullivan, whatever.
They're going to have some players.
Kings Fort. They,
right, Kings, they're going to have a guy.
And the ladies too, like Norview, Kings Fort, PA. You know what I'm saying? You know who the teams are. So
how is that schedule? How do you balance the schedule, bro?
I don't know, bro.
How do you balance that, bro?
I don't know. I got a full-time job too.
And that's what I'm about to say, because I was about to say, I know this is not the number one, not right now. It will be. It will be.
Hopefully.
But no, it will be. Trust me. But how do you balance that, bro? Because I have like I said, I got a full-time as well. So it's just I want to know, how do you balance that, bro? Because that's one thing I struggle with.
Luckily I got a good partner at home, and I talked to them. I talked to her when basketball season about to come in. Like, hey, it's about to be here, so you're gonna have to handle you're gonna have to take on some of the stuff I can't right now. You know what I'm saying? But when I get, I do what I do. I pick my kids up from school every day. I chill with them until it's time to go to a game.
And you record them.
Yeah.
You know, like, talk about that as well, like, seeing your kids, and they, bro, you know, I'm always underneath it. Why you be balling like that, bro? And he celebrate. His son got there, come down the court. When we hit his shot, he celebrate like he in soccer, like, and he played all sports. You know what I mean? How is that seeing your son take on this stuff?
I mean, it's cool. I mean, I don't.
And you don't, you never too high, you never too low with that shit.
I don't ever take it too serious at this age because, you know, I don't know. Maybe I just feel like, I don't know. Maybe it's I'm not going to say jealousy. It ain't just my kid, but it's like, I feel like you could be better. I don't know. I just always feel like you could be better.
Maybe it's not jealousy.
I just feel like
maybe
a lot
push,
of the kids,
it's more of a push.
I don't push him.
All that's him. So
All
what we
that's
see out there
him.
is what?
All that's him.
You don't take him out and work? Y'all don't work out?
No.
Why not?
He just like to be active.
So he just in the house
We
picking
ain't
that
got
shit?
no 2 kids. We ain't got no game systems at the crib. You know what I'm
Stop
saying?
playing,
All
man.
of that shit is he just
He
want to be
watch
outside.
and he watched the game.
Yeah, he want to be outside. He just want to be outside and playing. He just having fun. That's all it is. At that age, I don't pressure him. I don't be like, you need to.
So y'all don't work out, bro. You tell me you're not dribbling,
No, none
bro.
of that.
Why is this guy shooting the ball and playing like that? Soccer and all that stuff?
You think I play soccer?
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
You know
Bro,
what I'm
this
saying?
guy plays soccer like,
No.
I said, this is the young Kobe Jones out
I
here.
mean, I think it's the YouTube for real.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you know,
they
you get to
can
watch.
watch.
That's our TV now. You know, that's
They
the TV.
just watch and they could mimic a lot of the stuff. That's why the kids in high school now Euro fucking every fucking time. You know what I'm saying? That's why they put up a 3 when they make 1 3-pointer in the game.
Niggas
You know what I'm
laying
saying?
this shit up and I see this.
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah,
So
like, man, y'all killing me.
it's just what they see, and they just
Nigga lay
mimic
it up him. I was like, bro, you ain't no stop. You know what I'm saying? And I heard you couldn't even do all that shit, bro. Only certain men can do it. Because even if you was on my team, you doing. You know, I'm looking at you feeling like, bro, you know, you ain't that good. Bro. You got one. You know how that shit go. You know?
It's very frustrating recording. It's very frustrating.
Cause and then when you come in the gym,
They go extra.
Oh my God.
So extra. Oh my God.
Is there any time where you had to tell the kids like, hey, look, relax?
I don't talk, but you know the thing is that kids don't even talk to me. Like it's a few kids that I know that I've like seen since they was like middle school. They what's
Show
up,
you love, yeah.
show me love. But the other kids, they walk right past me.
But then come on underneath the joint.
Under the yes.
I done seen a motherfucker say, well, I had a dunk tonight. I said, you lost by 25 points, son. I'm not posting the dunk. I would not put, bro.
But, it just got to benefit both of us,
Right.
But it happens a lot, man. It happens a lot more than often. But the kids, I don't know what it is. I think I just got that. I got that I ain't on your dick personality. I'm
right.
Show
You always been like that.
I'm gonna just show the best talent. But
yeah.
I think it's been videographers out here. They too buddy.
Oh yeah, no.
They
You
too
go
buddy with people.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
they more get the
Mm-hmm.
cool. They gonna make you a mixtape even if you don't do nothing.
That's one thing I love about you, man.
I don't care who you is. If
Yeah.
you ain't do nothing, I ain't posting it.
It ain't
You
getting
know what I'm
it.
saying?
And when you
Do
come in the
something.
gym, you go right to your position.
Yeah.
You ain't goddamn dapping niggas up after the game.
Nah.
You and Matt, y'all going there, and we gone, bro. If you see your highlight later, you see the highlight.
I try to keep it as professional as possible. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
And of course, you got guys out there you love to see. Yeah. And you still don't give them, you know what I mean? You care, you know what I mean?
They ain't dunking. I'm like, let's go. I ain't doing all of that. I've seen it
I
though.
see it, yeah.
I've seen it, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I'm
I'm
like,
like, yo,
doing too much, bro.
Stop it.
I can't be like that.
Stop
But that just ain't my personality.
Right.
You know
That
what
just
I'm
ain't
saying?
you. know
I'm
what I mean?
a behind the scenes guy. Behind the scenes, like people didn't even know I did it.
Nah.
7 series.
Right. When I first seen it, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, people don't even know that.
Yeah.
But I like it like that.
Right. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So every time a kid, like, oh, you do this, okay, you gonna come feel me?
And what you
But
like?
then I'll be like, it's hard because I'm be like,
How, yeah, that's what I say. When they approach you with that, is it hard to say, I don't know you, son? You know what I mean? Like, I got to know of you. That's what gets you to film.
it's not even that. I had so many kids let me down when I do come see them.
So
it's
you
like
done,
waste my time.
right? So you done did that
You know
before?
what I'm saying?
So you
Too
done
much.
bit that bit before, bro?
Too much. It's like it's
That one hurt me too.
It's really a battle, man, because you gotta really find. The kids out here that's that's nice. That's gonna
Right.
give you produce something. They gonna give you a play at least. They gonna do something.
Right.
Then there's kids out here that think they more than they are, and then don't do nothing.
Right.
But then you still trying to show love. But then you still trying to get money in your pockets
As well.
So then you going to see kids that will pay you to come out there, and
Wow.
then they don't do nothing.
Right.
So then where that go? So what
Right.
I'm supposed to do? Now you feel bad, like you just took this kid money.
So yeah, what's
Now I
the
gotta
what's
go
that
to
line?
another game, and then they don't do nothing again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's happened multiple times. So now luckily I started at a time where I'm able to monetize everything. So I ain't gotta take your money. You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
You know
That's
what
all
I'm
about.
saying?
So
Unless
where's
it's
that
AAU
line?
season,
I'm coming.
I need that check because
Right.
they be throwing it out there. But
Right.
everything else is
Right.
like
Because I see you
high
doing
school.
series and
But see, that's why I'm trying to get more into that. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? That's
Right.
that's the lane I actually want to go in.
That's all I say as well as but before I get to that line, what is that like? Where's the line between I'll take the money from you, man, to come shoot you.
If I know they're gonna be good, if I know it's gonna be good footage, I don't want to see bad footage. I hate bad basketball. I hate seeing blowouts.
Do you tell a guy that?
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. I keep it 100
I
with
like that.
everybody.
I like
keep
that.
it,
I
I
like
don't want
because they need to know that, bro.
blowout.
I like that because they need to hear. Because some people thinking that.
I mean, it's good for highlights, but I try to hit all areas when I'm filming. So I try to be able to post it on everything. So your highlights, I could throw that on IG. You'll look good up there. But then I'm also trying to get the YouTube money, so I'm filming the whole game. So now you can see the whole game.
Right.
So that kid that don't score a lot, that might have hit a three in the corner, they can screen record that and get their.
Then he got one.
Yeah,
he got
you know
him
what I'm
one.
saying. And it's a lot of kids that do that and just screen record
Yeah,
every game I've been to.
Yeah.
And make their own shit.
Right.
So I think that's cool. And then I just try to get the money both ways because I'm able to monetize on
Right.
both sides.
That's the thing.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So yeah. So that's
What do you see? Before we get to the next level of the film, where you trying to take Seven City? Where you want to take it?
I mean, eventually, I would like it to be as big as Ballers Life, but it's just hard to. Man, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but like content creation right now is just so many people do it, and
do you think you need more people on the team? Will you say that?
yeah, but
More.
let me ask you a question.
Yeah,
right?
talk to me. Yeah, talk to me.
How you gonna pay that person?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And me, I ain't gonna ask nobody to do no free work for me.
Respect.
It's just hard for me because I know what I just know how much work it takes to
But
do
what
this.
about ask? Because even with what we do, all of
Uh-huh.
you got to sometimes ask, can you buy into the vision?
Yeah.
Then
But-
you'll get the money.
But
You know what I'm
I
saying?
talk to kids that's good because I don't get to the peninsula a lot. The traffic I'm getting off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I've talked to kids over there that's doing their thing in the video space, and they don't know what monetization. They don't know what that means.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they ain't serious. They doing it. They only film in the school that they went to. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Right.
It's
Right.
like,
Right. You got to
They
understand.
doing it for the cool points. They doing it for the wrong reasons already. To me.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So Matt, he was the only one that I see that actually like it and like trying to.
Right.
figure
How did you link
everybody-
with him? Because that's
I
the
mean,
guy
he was
I've
doing-
been
he
knowing.
was-
That's funny because y'all ain't know. I've been knowing Matt all my life. We played basketball. Like that's a guy.
real?
We went to school. Yeah, no bullshit. Like
Yeah.
I've been knowing Matt all my life. Like like crazy. So how did y'all link up?
Just seeing him out there.
So he
seeing him-
came with his own camera.
Yeah, he was doing his own thing. He was working for Tank.
That's right. He was doing the
Yeah,
time.
and then I guess Tank was doing his own thing. He was going overseas, so whatever. And then he was like, "Hey, can I help you out?" And I was like, "Sure."
Perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what you need. You need
Yeah,
more
yeah.
motherfuckers that's, you know what I mean, just hungry. And because at first, I'm pretty sure Matt was just ready to just work.
But I was like, "Nah, bro."
Hey, but you took care of him. But you know what I
for
mean?
sure.
But at the end of the day,
Always.
some people got to, before you can pay them up, you got to see if they really about this
Yeah,
shit.
but he
you know how this shit
didn't
go.
put in the work because he was
Yeah,
doing
he was
it.
doing it.
Already.
Right, he was
And
doing
he was
it.
doing it just as much as I was.
Right.
Maybe not as much because I'm out there.
Nah, yeah.
I'm out there.
You eating, sleeping it. When around these months, you out there. So what's next as far as the filming side? Is you say you want to get in the series.
Eventually, I'm gonna stop.
I
I think I'm gonna stop when Styles and Melo graduate. If they say
Stop
this
or
early.
give it. Are we gonna
When
be?
I might give it away.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I think you probably it's still gonna be running. You just won't be going to the game.
Maybe. Yeah. I might just hire some videographers, something like
You
that.
be doing and then
But yeah, I ain't gonna be out there no more.
you can't because that shit is the toll. I know it, bro.
It's fun though. It keeps me around basketball.
Yeah, because we love
So that's
the
why
hoops.
I actually enjoy it. I actually started doing it because I was wanted to film Tallwood, but they was some ass.
You're like, yeah, I
They was
can't
some
keep
ass.
this ain't
Yeah.
shit. You talking about monetization?
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't. Yeah.
They was some ass, but that's why I started filming to film them because I couldn't believe. I don't know if y'all know Todd Thomas.
Yes, that was my guy.
I couldn't believe he didn't go D1,
bruh.
when I heard his story. You know what I'm saying?
I first met Ty.
McAdoo.
Yeah.
Killed him. Fucking
everybody,
Shores
every fucking body he ran into.
killed him. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody that boy ran into. And I remember when motherfuckers was writing him off, bro. We was talking to him when he was in This when he was in Norby before he came over.
Yeah.
He was playing AAU for the Northern Knights, bro. And he was the little nigga on our team. This when everybody was he was because he 20 what 11 12 he 12 I think 12 or 11. And everybody was like 2010 09. And he was like, man, this nigga ain't. I was like, this nigga. I'm telling y'all, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. But if my coach would have stayed there,
he would have won
D1. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I was gonna help.
Right. He needed somebody to just eyes on him. You ain't lying.
So that's why I actually started it.
Shout out to Ty, man.
Ty's crazy, man. I can't believe I play with him every summer, at City View or whatever. And I just can't believe it when you just tell me the shit. It's like, damn, bro.
You was
It ain't no reason. I mean,
size,
you averaging
everything.
20 plus.
Yeah.
A game, the most at Tallwood ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
he was putting them shit on his back. I ain't gonna lie.
Crazy.
He gave me Brandon Knight vibes.
No, yeah, he was.
Like seriously, I was like, boy.
Super athletic.
I said, where did that come from?
Still to this day, man.
Where
It's
that
crazy.
shit came from? 6'4", long, crazy, fat. Crazy game.
No, yeah, it was crazy.
So let's talk about you in the season 2. How the hell? That's the New York shit in you. That's the swag shit. That's enough. What made you get it that?
I think it's more of just being seen everywhere. We take pictures a lot. Instagram became big. And I was like, I got this big ass polo logo on me. Why I gotta put something else on me? Like put everything about branding. That's why you got all these stickers out here, right? You know what I'm saying? Everything is about branding now. And it was just something I felt like represented me. Season 2, it's like, like when people talk about their next chapter in their life. Yeah, so it's basically kind of like
I always wanted to know where that came from.
Yeah, so people say like their next chapter or like the next part of their life, chapter 2, shit like that.
This is season 2.
Just sounded cooler, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically
it is.
Yeah, that's all.
Damn. So it was just that simple. It came through you like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How long were you sitting on this?
Man, me and Darius used to make shit all the time, make like random ass shirts.
Yeah? High school type shit?
Just make random shirts, and then eventually it just got to this.
That shit is crazy, bro. What grade you say would you put the name on it, the season 2 name?
You said what?
When did you put the name on it, the season 2? Was it always there like high school?
Nah, so it was 20 I want to say. I think 20 I started it, 2020. Everybody had time on their hands because of COVID, whatever. I think that was when like I just started putting it on shirts and shit. Yeah.
And what was the reception?
I mean, I got some love. Everybody was fucking with it. I think I don't produce a lot of stuff because I want people to be like, they can't. Like, it's not for everybody.
You got exclusive shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Again, my downfall is always, I don't need your money. You know what I'm saying? If you want it, buy it. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me.
I wouldn't say that's a downfall. I would say that's, it's creating, you creating some type of, it's almost like the Nipsey Hussle when he was doing $100.
Yeah.
That creates a mystique. Like, damn, he don't really give a fuck that. I don't want him to.
But I know people that burn themselves out and print the same shirt 1,000 times. I think that shit watered down shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the mixtape.
Right.
If everybody got a mixtape, your mixtape ain't special, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why, it just, people, it just for certain people. It just,
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all.
So I see you had we were talking about earlier, like, what is the plans when you do the marketing as far as the clothing line, bro? Because you always got some crazy marketing, something
Man,
that makes me want to
I just be
goddamn.
seeing shit. My little sister is in the fashion industry in New York, and I talk to her about a lot of shit. Like, I tell her about an idea that I got, and she be like, "What about this? What about this?"
So you collaborate and
Yeah,
then
yeah, for sure, always. You can't do everything by yourself.
right. That's
Can't do
big fact.
everything by
That's
yourself.
big fact.
But yeah,
Do it ever be a time where you say, you know what, I want to put this vision out, and then everybody, nah, man, but you still like, nah, fuck that. This one,
yeah,
I
because
believe.
if I wear it, fuck it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean but I asked a lot of people before
Right.
I put stuff. I got like
Right.
my core group of
Right.
people that I think that dress like me and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I asked them first, and they'd be like, "Nah," or "Do this, do that." Yeah. So
How many times does when you creating the clothing that it feel like you letting people down with that as well? Like you putting something out, but you like especially when somebody critiqued it. You know what I mean? And you like,
I don't worry about that. I don't worry about that. But I mean, you always gonna care what somebody thinking.
mm-hmm.
But I've always been a nonchalant person, so I'm not a big like. It's not gonna affect me as much as it'll probably affect somebody else. It's not gonna crumble me. You know what I'm saying?
I get cool.
Maybe I just come out with something harder.
Right.
I ain't hit that time. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all.
So where you gonna take season 2? How far? Where we gonna take season 2?
As far as it go, man, I do my best. I do my best, but like I said, I do a lot of shit with myself.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be everywhere at once.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I just got to put it on the right person for real, for real.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's big facts. Do you do customized?
Nah, no customize nothing, man.
Everything coming straight off the. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
When I put it out,
I get a lot of customization, but when you start understanding like the process of shit, customization, it's become like you don't. That's like you don't believe in your design.
right?
You know what I mean?
You discrediting my shit.
Yeah,
I see
It'd
exactly
be
what
like,
you're saying.
oh, that shirt hard.
But let me
But
do this.
it'll be better in
Yeah,
blue
you
and
discrediting
red,
my
you
shit.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, all right then. That's how I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Go blue and right. Go
All
do you
right.
some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how you do.
that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? But it's what it is.
And let's talk about you. In the things you do outside of it still be hoops. You know what I mean? But it's also shit that you do in the neighborhood in Virginia Beach. The College Park. The things you do at College Park in the summertime. Talk about that. How you bring those vibes out, bro?
So yeah, the College Park Day. I started doing that. Well, I brought the idea to my friend Darius. Because I would say College Park is one of the prominent neighborhoods in Virginia Beach.
Definitely
Tallwood
is.
area.
Definitely is.
When
Definitely.
we talk about Virginia Beach, people bring College Park up.
Definitely.
Even if it's for good or
Even
bad.
Chesapeake.
For good or bad reasons.
Even them Chesapeake, because my river guys, we right there. Indian River is right there from College Park. So even that, we know about College. You know what I mean?
So my thing, from being from New York, we have a lot of block parties every summer. Every summer. And I always wonder why the neighborhoods out here don't do that. So I just wanted to bring that, but keep it still basketball related.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we got basketball games, but then we also have a big cookout, and then a lot of people, we growing up, we moving, we doing better things. Everybody.
Yeah.
And then that's like the one day that everybody come back. So it's kind of like a total reunion, College Park reunion.
It's always love out there.
And then anybody that I always be like, everybody be like, if you're not from College Park, you can't come. Like, nah, if you got love for the park.
For love.
Yeah.
That's how we do. Yeah.
And, we on our third. We did our third year last year. It's gonna be our fourth year doing it this year.
I see. Last year you had the year before you did the goddamn above the rim thing.
Themed.
The theme with the jerseys.
So that
this
was
year,
I designed everything, man. I do everything.
Bro, oh man, that shit hard. What makes you think of that? Like when you?
That's a good idea. It helped people like be like, oh shit, they trying to do something crazy, and then you get people to buy it also, and then that helps pay for College Park. So a lot of money, it don't gotta come out of our pocket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all.
How has it been seeing the community? You know what I mean?
Everybody
The last
love
couple
it.
of years, bro.
Every year it get bigger and bigger.
I've been seeing it,
Every
man.
year it get
Because y'all
bigger
take
and
that
bigger.
one big picture at the end, and it's just been boom, 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 getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, so last like the first year it was like a lot of everybody from the community, boom boom. The second year, like College Park, they got like an association. They started trying to get involved with it.
Oh,
they seen
damn.
us up there.
That's all right.
Then I get bigger, and then last year we had like it was, I don't know, somebody running for like city council or something.
Pull up.
You know, the fire department started.
I saw that.
People,
Yeah, man.
like a lot of vendors and stuff
Right.
start coming up, and then I don't know. It's just been going. It's been going crazy. Though.
Is that something you would like to expand to other neighborhoods?
That's for y'all to do. College Park, man.
Right.
I mean,
Respect.
I just
respect.
like to put on for
Right,
where
where
I'm
you
from.
And I respect that. I respect that.
But I know a lot of neighborhoods. They do they little things. New Light, they got some. They do Bayside.
Yep.
I know they do their thing. They Balo Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard about that.
So
Finchers do a little something. The Finchers Union out there in Chesapeake.
But but like, it don't be nothing. Eventually, we gonna have it like crazy. Like stupid. Like
I see it. Yeah. What goes into the designs, bro? What goes into when you come with it? Like, what goes into that process? I just be
thinking of shit, bro. I'll be having like real life anxiety just thinking about some creative shit.
For real.
Like, I can't sleep until I get that shit off my mind, bro. Like, for real. Like,
so what be that process? You go to the computer, you call somebody? Or?
Nah, I just go to my computer, look up some shit, and then try to design some shit real quick. Or put it down or draw it on a piece of paper and then figure it out later.
So you could draw? You could draw coming up?
A little bit. I ain't like Picasso, but
right.
Yeah.
Put it together.
I could make it look like how I want it to look, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. How you want. So you can draw. The motherfucker, he can draw, y'all. The motherfucker can draw. So that's what's up, bro. So what's next up for Day Webster all together, bro? And before we even go there, excuse me, y'all. I don't want that. Let's talk about. I want to get back to the kids, man. Like, how do you and the family? How do you balance all this stuff, bro? How's that life at home? You know what I mean? How's that for you?
My life good. Like I said, I got a good girl. So, I mean, when it's basketball season, I make sure that she know the schedule, my monthly schedule, because I play monthly.
Right.
You know what I mean? Unless like something come up, but I let her know. I make sure the kids get picked up. But when I got a game, I film my game, and then I come home, and I chill with them until they go to sleep, and then I edit. So I'm editing at 10 or 1 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And then I go to sleep. Then I got to be working at 6 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And do it all over again.
So I make sure I spend my time with them, and I sacrifice sleep. That's where my sacrifice comes with the sleep. So that's where I'm spending most of my time. Like when this is over, I gotta go edit. Yeah. I got shit to do.
And is that something you schedule out, bro? You writing down?
I try to. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta hit those deadlines. I got deadlines. I like to, like when you filming games, the quicker you get them out, the more you're gonna get views on it. You know what I'm saying? Especially you don't want to see no old game.
Right.
Unless it's like a throwback. You know what I mean? But yeah, I schedule everything.
And how often do you say, you know what, I'm gonna throw those throwbacks out there? Cause I love to see.
Hey man, I just been posting Tallwood stuff because that's all I got. But if people I got a converter. We could.
So if people got it,
people got them tapes,
bro,
let's get it.
I'm a goddamn, that shit. I be watching. I don't know how many times I've watched the goddamn Kentsville versus Tallwood game because I love to watch that classic shit. I don't know how many times I watched, because they put down the championship game, Harrington versus goddamn Booker T up there. Yeah. I don't know how many times I watched. I gotta see it. You know what I mean? Like that stuff be. You know what I mean? Because I like to put myself in the time and I can remember those times and what was going on and who was next and who was, you know what I mean? People love to see that shit.
I'm sure River and Smith got a lot of classes out there. I'm sure they do.
But they just won't. I'm going to say, in my era, it didn't mean shit. Because we know it mean more on the field than the court. You know what I'm saying? Like the court we knew, like, nigga, we ain't going to the goddamn championship. You know, this ain't going for no. On the field, it was more so like, because we the same people. Like, that's one thing people got to know about Indian River and Al Smith. We the same motherfuckers. It's just they saying we can't go to school together. Yeah. Because we really that close. Like, we all go to the same parties, the same barbershop, same places to eat. it we the same motherfucker, bro. We go to Green Ride Mall. We right there. You know what I mean? So it was one of those deals. But what's up with you and the kids in the athletic journey? Let's talk about that, cause what I see out there is talent, brother.
I mean, when he gets to a certain age where I feel like he need to take it serious.
Right.
We gonna get there. We gonna have the trainers and all of that. But right now, I still like he feel like a kid.
Right.
Have fun. I be laughing the whole
time. Yeah.
I'm like, he in kindergarten, man.
Yeah. Let him live.
Yeah.
Let him live. I agree with that.
Cause you don't want to burn your kid out. You know how many? It's been a lot of people that get to college to the ACL.
One of my favorite movies, Hoop Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
William Gates.
And I ain't see that until I moved to Virginia.
For real.
I didn't know about it. I was like, I was baffled. I couldn't believe like somebody documented that long.
I couldn't believe that shit.
Yeah.
I can't believe we ain't even done that again. I can't believe that hasn't been redone, bro.
Because I mean,
I watch that probably 3 days.
That shit take time. But I mean,
that was 4 years. They kind of
did it with LeBron.
Yeah, kind of.
They did it with LeBron.
But they went to these people, 2 families for 4 years. We're gonna watch these boys from the 9th grade.
And I was kind of like the one that got kicked out of that school.
You was okay. So you was on your alter ego shit. Huh? Yeah.
It was kind of like that.
Yeah. So your shit was a little rough. You was more rougher.
Mm-hmm.
Stan with his sister. He had okay. Yeah.
But my shit was Kyle Watson, bro.
Come on. Yeah. We all had one. We had hoop dream. Above the run.
Yeah, that was everything.
What? Yeah. So that's where you wanted to go?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a Hoya. That's your favorite team?
Yeah.
That's why I knew I always fuck with that.
And then y'all changed.
Come on, bro. Yeah. That was like, man. Then I always tell people like, when you come from Georgetown, you go to the league, you expected to be that thing. We got Hall of Famers. It ain't when you come from Georgetown and you on the NBA, they all go top 3 if you notice that. It be Otto Porter let us down. That's the only motherfucker that let. But all these niggas, they Hall of Famers. You know what I mean? That nigga Otto Porter let me down. I don't even want.
When my kids at the age where I think they need to take it serious,
you'll do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it serious.
What do you see? What other interests you try to put in other than sports with the kids?
Whatever you take interest into. Shit, I wanted to be an architect before that's why I should have did. You know what I'm saying? That's now thinking on it.
Yeah.
Been a fucking architect. They was throwing the money out there for architect at that time when I was graduating. So, whatever you take interest to, for real, we're going to put it all in, and then we're going to see where it lands.
That's
all
what it
opportunities, for sure.
I just appreciate you coming on my show, bro. You was a guy, like I said, I seen you early in my development of basketball and loving the game. And I was always amazed, and like, who the hell is this? And then I put 2 and 2 together when I go to the talk. I said, okay, I seen this motherfucker here. Then we get to ODU, and I said, okay, damn. Look at this shit, how this shit tied together. And then we doing the hoop league shit. It just, everything tied together. Everything happened for a reason. I'm a true believer in shit like that. You know what I mean? So I appreciate what you bring to the table, you know what I mean, as a man and to these hoops. You know what I mean? Like, for real. You a good guy. You an inspiration for me. That's why I'm asking you, a bunch of the shit about the schedule. Like, cause that shit is big to me, because I be trying to, you know what I mean? We all could be better. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if I can if I see somebody I feel like doing, I'm going to ask them. If I feel like, you know what I mean? I'm going to ask them. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? I just appreciate you, bro. And what's next? What's next for Day Webster, man? What's next?
Eventually, I'm trying to get to the movie space. That's where I really feel like it's going to make me happy. Yeah. Or it's going to like sports documentary. I got so many ideas.
That's what I said. What's that?
It's so many stuff. I can't say everything. I'll tell you off camera, but it's so many. I got so many ideas, and I tell people, they be like, "What the fuck you waiting for?" Mm-hmm. But working with people,
it's
my hardest thing. Working with other people,
yes, sir.
They don't have the same passion.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. That's why
they're not gonna put the same work in.
Yes, sir, bro.
I be like,
that should be really real.
Then I don't ask nobody to do nothing for me for free either. That's a hard thing.
But and that's another thing though. When the monetization when the money come in, that's got to be the motivating. That got to be the motivating thing as well.
That's the same thing what happened with everything I've done. Like, they see me do it, and they be like, "Damn, they ask me questions. How you start that? When you start? But won't help me. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's why I was saying earlier, like people got to buy into the vision,
Yeah.
and then we'll get to because the money gonna come. That's what you know what I mean. It's gonna come, and then if you really smart, you already monetize it.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you wanna? You know, it's just about people buying into that vision. But again, like I said, I appreciate you coming on my show.
Problem, bro.
We're gonna do some more. You already know that.
Sir, keep doing your thing, man. Love it. Love to see it. You gave me motivation to bring my shit back.
Hey,
so, you know,
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,
you was a spark on me. I seen it. You know what I mean? I'm like, shit. Let me do it. You know, I already talk shit on the mic anyway. So let me do it. You already know.
For sure.
Me and Daddy come up at the air game, laugh and joke about a motherfucker. We don't talk about no good play. We talk about the worst motherfucker having at the end of the goddamn camp. But this has been episode 11, man. Homage to Hoops. Y'all continue playing Homage, man. It's been fun. Peace.
Y'all, what's up with it, young world? Look, man, it's Frank Lou here, man. I need y'all to do me a favor. Grab your phone and then go to the YouTube app. All right, at YouTube, hit search and type in "Must Achieve Greatness." All right, Must Achieve Greatness. If you don't know how to spell it, ask Google or Siri. They got